In 1960, 7 strangers rode into a dying village, 7 guns, one impossible promise. But the real story happened after the cameras stopped. The fire went out, one man at a time. Among everyone who stepped onto that set, one would live to 98, one would be gone at 50. Here's where the years took them. Brad Dexter played Harry Luck. He was 43 when the film came out. Tough, underestimated, quietly loyal. Brad left us in 2002 at the age of 85. Emphysema had taken its toll. He moved behind the camera and became a producer. He once married jazz legend Peggy Lee, and he called Marilyn Monroe a close friend. But the story most people remember is this. In 1964, he pulled Frank Sinatra from the ocean and saved his life. On screen, Harry Luck chased treasure. Off-screen, Brad Dexter saved something far more valuable. Horst Buchholz played the hot-headed Chico. He was just 26 when cameras rolled. Restless, fiery, magnetic. Horst passed away in 2003. He was 69 years old. They called him the German James Dean. He starred in Billy Wilder's 1, 2, 3. And decades later, a new generation found him in life as beautiful. The youngest gunslinger on set never stopped searching for the next role. That restlessness was both his gift and his compass. Rosenda Monteros played Petra. She was 25 when the film premiered. Graceful, quiet, the only woman among 7 guns. Rosenda left us in 2018 at the age of 83. Her career unfolded mostly in Mexican cinema. She appeared in a handful of international productions. But Petra remained the role the world remembered. 7 gunfighters took the spotlight. She stood among them and held her ground without a single bullet. James Coburn played Britt, the silent knife expert. He was 32 when the film hit theaters. Patient, precise, dangerously calm. James left us in November 2002. He was 74, a heart attack. He starred in Our Man Flint, The Great Escape, and Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid. For years, rheumatoid arthritis slowed him down, but he fought through it. And in 1999, he won the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor for Affliction. Britt had the fewest lines in the film. Coburn waited nearly 40 years for the industry to finally say his name. Robert Vaughn played Lee, the haunted gunfighter. He was 27 during production. Intellectual, polished, quietly tormented. Robert passed away in November 2016 at 83. He had been treated for leukemia. He was already Oscar-nominated for The Young Philadelphians. Then he became a household name as Napoleon Solo in The Man from U to N. In later years, he joined Law and Order SVU and the British series Hustle. On screen, Lee had lost his nerve. In life, Robert Vaughn outlasted every one of the 7. The last gunslinger standing. Charles Bronson played Bernardo Aureli, the Irish-Mexican gunfighter. He was 38 at the time. Rugged, fearless, built from stone. Charles left us in August 2003 at 81. Pneumonia claimed him. He became the face of American toughness. The Dirty Dozen. Once upon a time in the West. The Mechanic. And the Death Wish series made him one of the biggest action stars of the 70s and 80s. Bernardo bonded with the children of the village. Off-screen, Bronson rose from a coal miner's son to a face the whole world recognized. Eli Wallach played Calvera, the Bandit King. He was 44 when the film was released. Charismatic, menacing, impossible to forget. Eli passed away in June 2014. He was 98 years old, the longest life of anyone in the cast. He became Tuco in The Good, The Bad, and The Ugly. He appeared in The Misfits. And in 2010, the Academy honored him with an honorary Oscar. The villain everyone feared on screen reached an age no hero beside him ever would. 98 years. The longest life, if not the last goodbye. Steve McQueen played Vin Tanner, the drifting gambler. He was 30 when the film was released. Magnetic, defiant, effortlessly cool. Steve left us in November 1980. He was just 50 years old, the youngest of the 7 to go. By the mid-70s, he was one of the highest-paid actors in the world. Bullet, The Great Escape, Papillon, The Getaway. He earned an Oscar nomination for The Sand Pebbles. He had only 7 lines in the original script, but every time the camera turned, he stole the frame. That is how legends begin. Not with words, with presence. Yul Brynner played Chris Adams, the leader. He was 40 when he led the 7 into battle. Commanding, iconic, unmistakable. Yul passed away in October 1985 at 65, lung cancer. He had already won an Oscar for The King and I. He played Rameses in The Ten Commandments. He starred in Westworld, and he was the only member of the 7 to return for a sequel, Return of the 7. After his death, a public service message he recorded aired on television. In it, he urged viewers never to smoke. The man who protected a village on screen found a way to protect strangers even after he was gone. 7 flames rode into that village. Today, everyone has gone out, but on screen, they are still riding. Forever between the hills, forever 7. If one of the 7 stayed with you, tell us his name in the comments. And if you want to see where the years took other legendary casts, subscribe and join us for the next chapter.